Hey guys, happy Splasher here. Good morning. It is 6/18/2021. We are going to be streaming the world event, so let's get right into it. Okay, as you can see here, the event is called the Last Laugh. We are trying to complete quests to get sparks, to open chests, to get these three heroes over here. All of these are all order units, so if you are making a squad that uses order, these are some choices that you can have. So let's get right into it. Okay, the first thing we need to do is defeat a journey boss. And see there, the reward for defeating the journey boss is some sparks and some rares. Right, we have the instant win and the fight available. We cannot use instant win until we defeat this boss at least once, so we'll just get right into it. Okay, taking a look at their buildings. So plus attack, health, plus attack. I have a unit here that has block and then gives attack to units with block. Not going to be so concerned with their units right now. We're going to start with our poison to mark their buildings for damage. Then we're going to be placing this unit here just to deal as much damage as we can. In this case, since their health is relatively low, we don't have to worry about large battles. Okay, pretty straightforward. Claiming our rewards and then moving on to the next quest over here. Right, we need to kill 5 enemy heroes in battle against other players. So that just means any battle in which we destroy 5 units should be fine. We will go to Brawl to get this done. And like I said, we just need to defeat 5 heroes. So we're going to mark these buildings for poison first. We're going to place our building next to deal some extra damage to those units. Okay, going to be summoning our transform unit over here to turn this into a box and then have it destroyed by this building at the end of the turn. So that would be number 4. Right, we will summon this splash unit over here just to deal some damage against these units. Next turn, we'll be using our destruction ability to destroy the wounded units. And right now, we're not concerned about winning this battle. We just want to get the 5 enemy heroes destroyed. All right, well, might as well finish this out. We got transform. This unit will be transformed. We'll be attacking here for damage. Okay, we'll be summoning this unit. It has the transform a random enemy into a box, so then we can get rid of that unit as well. Next turn, we'll be summoning this unit with the double attack to get rid of this box and, or at least potentially attack there. Okay, and then we already have lethal here, so we should be all set. Okay, So we did defeat the 5 enemy heroes, so that's good. We also got some event sparks. In Brawl, you can get a variety of different rewards. The most relevant ones in Brawl are the sparks that you can get. You can also get the journey attempts, which reset. So journey itself, it will reset on the world reset. It happens right now. It will reset at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 6 o'clock UTC. You can get up to 3 journey attempts in the Brawl. Some people usually grind these out in order to get more attempts. So that is an option in case you need to get more attempts. They do refresh every 2 hours, so keep that in mind as you go forward in the journey. Okay, so we have our first branch over here. So let's take a look at these quests. So the first one down here, it says get 6 rares in summons or in chests, except event shop. So that means basically any rares that you get from other chests, except for in this shop here. On the top, you have find 500 souls of heroes. And even though this here, it looks gray, meaning that you can only get common ones, it's basically any heroes. So commons, rares, epics, or legendaries. The next quest over here is also play heroes 20 times in battle against other players, meaning that you'd have to play 20 units in battle, whether it's in Brawl or in League or any other place. So we are going to do the first quest up here, and then we're going to do the second quest up here in order to gain the maximum amount of sparks. So let's find some 500 souls. I'm going to close this out. Going to then go to our quests over here. And the reason why is because it's the 500 souls you can get from anywhere. So what we were doing is saving some of our souls from the daily quest. And as you see, by opening this one chest, we already have the 500 souls. We are going to do more of these quests for later in order to get these other rewards, but for now, we're just going to clear out the quests. All right. Down here, get these 6 rares in summons or in chests. So what we'll do is go to the shop, and then we will just open up a mercenaries chest in order to get a couple of rares. Do it one time, see how many we get. So we get 3 right off the bat. Okay, we'll open some more. And then we'll open once more, and we should have the rest of the rares. Okay, so we'll claim that. Moving on. Next quest here is to defeat another journey boss. Seeing here some sparks and some rares as rewards. Not too concerned about their units right now. We're going to be playing some poison just to mark these for damage. They'll be destroyed because our poison deals 34. We're going to be placing our double attack unit over here. And then next turn, just summon a unit in any other spot, and we should be fine. All right, as you can see, pretty straightforward there. Okay, the next quest we have here is to level up order heroes 4 times. We will close this out. We'll go to our squad. And then we will level up order heroes 4 times. So in order to do that, we're going to filter for cards that we need to level up. And then we're going to click on the order button over here to then filter for order units that we can level up. So right now, since we are using, trying to see what makes the most sense. Yeah, we'll level this one up. This one is fine. So just once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times. As you can see, it is completed. Okay, the next one here is to defeat another journey boss, some more sparks, and some more rares. All right, taking a look here. Okay, first things first, we'll mark these buildings for damage with poison. We'll be placing our double attack unit on this attack rune to get more attack. And then next turn, we'll be summoning a ranged unit to deal lethal damage. All right. Okay, moving on. So now it says defeat other players 3 times. I don't remember if there's a shortcut for this, but I'm going to try the shortcut. So we're going to close this out. In order to defeat 3 players 3 times, we are going to go to our friends area over here, and then we're actually going to go to our disciples and then fight a disciple. We're doing that by clicking on the name. We're going to hit fight. As you can see, their health is very low. Seeing if this one counts. Okay, as you can see, defeating other players 3 times, so you'll be able to... Yes, you can. Hello, hi. You'll be able to defeat them, going to friends, and then going to your disciples, making for very, very quick battles. All right, going back to our disciples again, going to click on the disciple over here. And then once again, just summoning any unit to destroy their warlord. That one is number 2. One more time. Disciples, clicking on our lowest level disciple, and then fighting them. Oh, they're starting first, so we'll have to wait. But again, we can summon any ranged unit, and we should have lethal once again. And there you go. So defeat other players 3 times, just going to the disciples instead of having to go through Brawl or League in order to speed this up. Okay, we have our next branch. So the down here is find 500 souls of the event rares, the Thunder, the Fan Dancer, or the Jester-Killer. Up top here, we have get 12 heroes in summons or in chest, except event shops. So in this case, we'll just get any 12. And then on top here, we have kill 35 enemies in battle against other players. Don't try to remember this. Okay, well, we're going to be opening up a large amount of rare chests to see if we can get this done. Otherwise, we'll have to fight and destroy 35 enemy heroes. So let's start with... Just going to go through events, see if there's anything else here. Nope. Okay, going to claim our daily chests. Seeing if this counts for the summons. So daily chest over here does count, so that's good. All right, none there. Going to our quest. Going to claim some rewards over here, seeing if these will count. As you see, they do count for the 12 heroes. Trying to see if we can get some event rares out of this. Nope. The commons do count, which is good. Send some heroes in Turf War. All right, 1,000. We're doing the sending right now of Turf War just so that we can get more quests completed for the daily chests. You can see here 20, so 100. This quest is kind of a weird thing. As you can see, we just opened up gems, but because the game recognized it as a rare chest, it does count as the summons over there. Bring up some more. Okay. Hey, cool. As you can see, we did get some of the rare the rare souls. All right, let's see here. All right, we'll summon 10 times, so we'll go here. All right, we will do a 10x summon on these mercenary chests to see if we can get some more of those event rares. We do get the 12 heroes, so that's good. Souls, and it looks like we did get the 500 souls of the rares at the same time. Because of the update from about a week ago, there are more cards in general for opening chests. So because of that, we should have these rares done no problem. Okay. So we're going to claim the top one first. If we claim this bottom one immediately, we would not be able to get the rewards from up top. Okay, the next quest here is to open rare chests in event shop 2 times. We're going to go to the event shop and then open up this chest here. This one is the rare one. Okay, and now we'll open up this one over here. As you can see, we have opened it 2 times, so we are done with that quest. Okay, the next one here is to defeat another journey boss. More sparks, more rares. And they have an ability too, so whenever an enemy appears, enemy being us, we are the enemy, it will deal 5 damage to that particular unit. Okay, they are starting first. All right, taking a look at their units. So places an extra attack rune and block. All right. Start with poisoning, and then we will also play our ranged unit for some damage. Okay, they did end up blocking with a ranged unit. Whenever this unit dies, it will transform a wounded ranged enemy into a reward box. So this unit will destroy this, but then this unit will then be transformed into one of these boxes over here. So in the meantime, we will summon this unit over here. It has multiple summons when it first comes out, so we'll be able to damage these buildings over here, then also get some more damage down here. And here's the reward box that it turns into. Okay, summoning a ranged unit here for lethal damage. Okay, we have our next branch down here. So you can see here, level up the event rares to level 13. And then on the top up here, you have speed up 4 chests, and then also find 1200 souls of common heroes. Okay, we don't want to spend the time to speed up 4 chests. In order to do this particular quest, you will need to win battles in League, and then speed up the chest by using gems to open up the chests. So we're just going to do this one here. We already have this completed because we have these cards from before in a previous event, so that is why that they are already ready to be level 13. But for those who haven't done it, we can also just cover this. All right, for find 1200 souls of common heroes, the quickest way to do that is to go to the shop and then purchase a single mercenaries chest by clicking here. Because of the event update with the amount of souls that you're getting per chest, you'll be able to finish it in one open. But for now, we are going to just move on, completing this quest here. Okay, the next one here is summon 2 times. Easiest way to complete this one is by going to the shop and buying more mercenary chests as usual. That's why it's very important to have as many friend coins as possible, so that way you can get these quests done sooner. As you can see, it does count towards completing this event. Then we'll just open it up again. And there you go. All right, claiming our rewards. Okay, the next thing here is defeat another journey boss. Rewards, rares. Okay, and their ability is end of turn, give mental shield to a random ally. Ally meaning their units. Okay, they are starting first. Okay, and as you see at the end of the turn, this unit does have the mental shield. Seeing what makes sense. All right, we'll start with our poison to mark them for damage. So this will be destroyed, and then the mental shield will be gone from this unit. We're going to be placing this unit over here to deal some damage to their warlord. Our building itself here, it dealt damage to the unit at the end. So the poison kicked in after the mental shield was removed. So that is why that unit was destroyed. Going to be placing this ranged unit over here. It will transform this to a box. So then we can destroy this without worrying about the mental shield, keeping this unit alive. Next turn, we'll be summoning any unit to destroy their warlord. Okay, claiming rewards. And now we are done with chapter 1. So a little bit of stuff over here, a little bit of guild points for our guild, and then the chest rewards in the event shop are increased. It is a subtle increase. You won't notice it until later on, so don't worry too much about this. The main takeaway is that you'll get more rewards for every chapter you end up completing. All right, a little bit of text for the story. Okay, the next quest we have here is to defeat a clown. All right, so we'll go to the journey boss. As you can see right now, we don't have any journey attempts. I'm going to try something different here, seeing if we can get through this. Otherwise, we'll have to kind of, I guess, either wait or grab some more journey attempts if we can. So as you can see, no journey attempts. You want to refill one event boss attempt. You can do that for 40 gems. All right, let's just see what happens. Cool. All right. So that's kind of nice. If you do have gems available, you can actually spend gems in order to get another journey key. All right. So whenever any hero appears, it swaps their health and their attack. All right. Well, we'll see how it goes. Seems like we'll be summoning units with high health that will turn into high attack once they come in. Okay, we'll mark units for poison first. And then, as we said, it's going to switch the attack and the health. So in this case, we'll be summoning this unit. Should, by our calculations, turn into a 105 attack with 86 health. Okay, it got a health boost, and then it swapped over to its attack. So got a little bit more attack going in, so that's cool. Which I guess this also means that this unit will then turn into a 106 with the double attack. And there you go. Okay, the next quest we have here is to open epic chest in event shop 3 times. You can only open the epic chests in the shops. Anywhere else that you open a epic chest, it will not count. So let us go to the shop. Okay, each one of these chests is 1,000 sparks. So we are a little short right now. We'll probably just spend some gems in order to get it done. So open the first one. Okay, opening the second one. Okay. Like I said, a little short right now. All right, we're going to open some league chests in order to get the sparks that we need. As you can see here, we do have some that are available. So we'll just open these up one at a time. As you can see right now, if you open any league chest, they will give you some amount of sparks. We opened up the light blue chest and it gave us 40 sparks. I'm going to show you how much it is for the dark blue chest. In this case, it's 60. So the higher the rarity that you open for the league chest, the more sparks you are going to get. And going back to the quest, then going back to the shop, okay, we're going to click on this, and as you'll see here, it says you need 140 more event sparks. You can also just buy the remaining sparks for a certain amount of gems. We'll do that just for keeping pace with the event. Normally, we just grind out some more sparks using more league chests or other ways like Divine Arena or in Brawl, but in this case, we'll just spend the sparks and move forward. Okay, claiming our reward. Okay, the next one here is summon demigods or gods 10 times on the bottom. On top here, we have activate guild bonuses 5 times. And then over here, find 1,000 souls of rare heroes. Okay, given that we are going to be spending sparks in order to get some things done, or get sparks, we're going to be spending sparks and we're going to be spending gems. We're actually not going to do this bottom one over here. We could do it if we had some more gems available, but for now, we're just going to do the top branch over here. So we're going to activate our guild bonus 5 times, closing this out, and going to our guild to activate some bonuses. Okay, we have a lot of bonuses available over here. We're going to just spend on the cheapest one in order to get this done. We'll spend here for 5 times. So we'll buy this one here 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and actually we're going to spend on this one too, because there is a quest later on where we will need to boost some form of heroes. So as you can see, you can buy a 7-day or you can buy a 1-day, and it does count towards completing the quest. Okay, the next one here is find 1,000 souls of rare heroes. The easiest way for us to do that is by going once again. We're actually going to go to our inbox. And as you see here, we do have some rares that are available. We'll claim this one just to show you how it works. And as you can see, you can find the rare heroes anywhere. As we've been requesting souls pretty much every day, we'll be able to get this done a lot quicker. Okay, claiming some more souls over there. All right, we need about 400 souls. Taking care of some stuff over here. Going to our quest next. We're going to be claiming the souls over here. And now we have the rest of the souls needed to complete it. Okay, the next one over here is to defeat another journey boss. As you can see, we are out of attempts, so we will spend the sparks, spend the gems in order to refill the event attempt. All right, as the ability, whenever a unit appears, it will deal damage to a random unit on our side of the field. So let's get right into it. Okay, I said he summoned a unit and then it dealt some damage to one of our units. All right, we'll start with this ranged unit over here. We'll summon this because it can be blocked by damage with this building. It also has another ability to give our units an additional attack boost for 1 turn. We're summoning it on top so that we can get the most amount of use out of its ability. Next, we're going to be summoning, well, we'll place this poison just to get rid of these units for later. We'll be summoning this down here. As you can see, it gives an attack boost to this unit, and then this unit has double attack, so we'll be able to deal even more damage. Next turn, we should be all set. Yep, okay. Skipping the turn here, so we don't change anything on the board, and then just getting the damage in. Okay, the next set of quests over here. So we have find 1400 souls of the event epics. We also have here on the top, so Soulbind the event rares 5 times, and then on top here, boost legendary heroes 4 times. So as I said before, in order to get the most amount of sparks possible, you would want to complete the first quest up here and then the quest up here. If you complete this one alone, you won't be able to claim this particular chest. So let us do this one here. All right. As I mentioned before as well, we have had these cards from a previous event, so that is why the soul binds are ready. But just in case you are tuning in for the first time and you don't know how to do a soul bind, what we'll do is show you how to do that. So we go to our squad, and then we go to, quote unquote, the card to be soulbind. So as you can see here, click here, and then you'll see this tab for soulbind. You would click on it. And then based upon the requirements for the soulbind, so there would be certain levels that you need to get other cards. You do that, and then you spend soul dust in order to soulbind it. All right, we will claim our chest up here. All right, we're going to do this one here because we have the rares necessary. When it says find 1400 souls of the epics, you don't need to just open them from chests. You can also evolve into them. So what we're going to do is go to our guild. We're going to activate a bonus that will allow us to get more cards off of our evolve. So we'll activate this one. It says evolve costs 28% less, meaning that we'll be getting more cards per evolve. So we'll go close this out, go to our squad, and then we will evolve into those cards. So we will first filter by rares and then filter by order. Then it is an Amaterasu, a Mjolnir, and the clown. All right, so we have a clown here. As you can see, we can now evolve into a certain amount of copies, and they do count towards those souls. All right, the next one here is the Amaterasu, which is a newer unit. Should be up here. All right, we have the 1400 souls necessary, so we'll hold off. Claim this one and move on. Okay, the next one is to defeat another journey boss. We will refill the event attempts to keep going. Okay, at the end of the turn, gives mental shield to one of their units. Not a problem. Okay, first things first, we're going to mark their units for damage. So this will be destroyed by poison, and this one will be too. We can hold off on this one. We're going to be summoning our building, or sorry, we're going to be summoning our ranged unit again to have it be protected by this building. And then also their attack boost will give our additional units attack boosts as well. All right, summoning once again down here. All right, the attack boost and then the double attack will allow us to deal more damage to their warlord. Okay, this unit was able to destroy our unit because it dealt damage to a random wounded unit. In this case, it was here, and then this unit was then able to destroy that. All right, we're going to be summoning our melee unit just to deal more damage over here. And next turn we should have lethal. All right, just making sure they don't have any death triggers, which we won't. Skip turn, and we are all set there. Okay, moving on. We have on the bottom here, spend 15,000 sparks. On the top, we have spend 1,300 copper coins, and then also Soulbind the event epics 5 times. All right. Because there is a quest in chapter 3 where you will need to spend more sparks, we're actually going to hold off on doing this particular quest. So we'll do the quests on the top here. So spending 1,300 copper coins. In order to do that, you need to spend in the black market. To do that, you can close this out here, go to the Dungeon of Trials, and then this shop over here where you can spend for the copper coins. So we need to spend 1,300. We'll be buying this because we need this unit. We'll be buying this one too. I'm going to hold off on purchasing this because we're going to need this for later. All right. So we are now done with the spending the copper coins. All right. And then up here it says Soulbind the event epics 5 times because we did have them in a previous event. That is why this one is already completed with us. On top of that, for these Soulbinds, you don't need to complete them at the time of the quest node. Most of these other nodes you would have to do when you get to them. So this one is one where you can actually do out of order in order to get it completed. All right. Next one here is defeat another journey boss. Okay, spend some more. All right. Whenever a hero appears, it will swap the attack and the health of each hero. All right. We have faced something like that before with the other journey bosses, so let's get right into it. Okay, so right off the bat, they are switching attack. All right, we're going to start with poisoning their units to get rid of them. We're going to be summoning our unit with the attack boost. Oh, it swaps all their healths. Oh, okay. So that is why this unit was not destroyed. Because their attack. Yep. Right. Okay, once again, going to be summoning another unit over here. And as you saw, because of their units, of this unit's high health, it swapped into a high attack. And we got rid of them right there. I guess we could have just summoned it right off the bat in order to deal lethal there. All right, more rewards. Getting through here. Okay, so now we have on the bottom here, level up the event epics to level 13. We already have this one completed because we had the cards in the past. For those who don't, you'll probably end up getting stuck here if you've just done this event for the first time. The second one here is on top, spend 1,000 gems. You can spend these gems from anywhere. And then this note over here is reborn the event epics 5 times. Once again, if you've just done this event for the very first time, you will not be able to do this one. In order to reborn, you'll have to get them to a certain level and then reborn them. Reborning them will turn them back into level 1. And so you'll then have to level them up again in order to reborn them. So let's see if we want to do this one. Spend 1,000 sparks. Yeah, I guess we will. Here. Okay. All right. We're going to actually do this one, spend 1,000 sparks. Normally we end up just doing this one in order to move on to this quest node, but because there are a couple of rewards that are going on right now that will actually help us out. So we have this one over here where it says we spend 1,500 gems, we'll be getting 2 of these legendary chests. They're very small in the amount of souls, but I do believe that they do help us for the next node coming up. All right, we're going to go to the Dungeon of Trials, and then as you can see in the shop here, we can spend some gems. We'll be getting this particular unit. Trying to remember if we need to spend anything else. 100, 1, 2. So put it at 8. What would we spend 700 gems for? Trying to. I got to think if there's anything else that we'd spend gems here for. Going to the shop. That. You know what? On second thought, we won't spend for that. We're gonna just do this one here. We'll save our gems for something else. All right. Going on. So open 3 legendary heroes in summon or in chest, except event shop. So we won't be opening it from here. So if you saw in the previous streams, we were saving a pit boss in order to get a legendary chest. So we're actually going to do some pit now and then get this done. I'm trying to remember what we had to do here. We have this one, this one, this one. Okay, we have three pit bosses left. All right, we're going to go to our squad, and then we're going to switch our warlord back to pirates. And then we're going to equip our Gleedy Pet over here so that we can get some more stat boosts. All right, going back to the Dungeon of Trials, we are going to now defeat this boss. Okay, we'll start with our pentagrams over here to mark for damage. We are going to, because they had the pierce last time. All right, looking at the pentagrams over here, they do mark this particular lane with a lot of damage, so we're going to be focusing our units on this bottom lane. So that way they'll be forced to summon units in order to block for our damage, and then we'll use our pentagram damage or our other units to deal damage. Okay, we're going to start by using this particular unit. As you can see here, whenever it deals damage to the warlord, it will deal damage to another unit. Placing this on top of the health rune over here. Should take a look at these units. So they get an attack boost for every unit that is in the line. That includes these rocks over here. Okay, our unit was blocked, but they did land on a pentagram, so they will be taking some damage for later. Going to be summoning this ranged unit over here to destroy this unit. Next turn, we'll be summoning this epic unit. It has extra summons behind themselves. See here, got that. Yeah, we'll summon this unit with the extra summons so we can get some more damage going in on this lane. Okay, this unit is giving a health boost to their melee units for every one of our melee units attacking. So because of that, we're going to be holding off on summoning these until absolutely necessary. Okay, this unit is setting our range shot to 5. It's also giving Pierce and Mental Shields for their next units. We want to get rid of these units right now so that they won't affect the board for later. Won't be able to deal enough damage to destroy these. Let's see here, Pierce, 42. Just doing some math here in order to get rid of these. So plus 30 after the attack. Okay, seeing if there are any other boosts available. Nope, just that. All right, we're going to be summoning this unit with Pierce on top of the health rune over here. Dealing the pierce damage. All right, those units will get evasion, and then the pentagrams will then destroy these units over there. Next turn, we're going to be using our summons to get them over here. All right, this unit deals damage to units that are not order. So in this case, we actually can't use our summons this time, but we will. summon a unit in order to just deal damage to this and then have those other units destroyed. So we will use a shuffle. None of these, except for this unit, is an order unit, but we want to save this unit for a different battle. So we'll shuffle. Okay, just need to take some damage. So 84. So in terms of stats, we're going to be summoning this unit. It will take some damage coming into play because of this unit's ability, but we'll have enough damage to get rid of this using the combat damage and then the pentagram damage over here. Okay, we'll do our summons. Okay, now we can get rid of this unit over here. We're also stalling for damage on this particular row. When it comes into play, it sets the attack to 1, so that is why these units are now at 1, attacking that, and we're going to be summoning another ranged unit. We want to save this particular ranged unit because it gives miss to units in the line for a turn, so we'll do a shuffle. No ranged units. We'll do shuffle once more, and we have some ranged units, so 42, 6. Yeah, this one here should be lethal right here. Oops, okay, not a problem. We're off by 14 damage, but there is not enough attack over here, and we should be fine for the next turn. Oh no! This is not good. We said we were going to be okay, and now we're not. So pentagram damage. We need to deal enough damage over here. Summoning this unit over here. Oof. What the heck just happened? That was so weird. I don't know why they just self-destructed. Alright, anyways, we ended up defeating the pit boss, and as you see, the reward is a legendary chest. That legendary chest does work for the completion of the event. Alright, we need to then defeat this boss over here. I guess, you know what, here, we'll open up these chests instead. So we were saving these for a while. Yeah, you know what, actually, here, we'll go back and defeat some pit bosses instead, because we still need to defeat them anyways. So we will check this out. All right, so whenever splash occurs on our side of the field, it will deal damage to our warlord. On the second turn, it will summon a nightfall, and then on the sixth turn, it will deal damage to our units based on the nightfalls that are in play. We're going to stay with our pirate warlord for now, and then we'll move on. Okay, so we'll summon our pentagrams first. They came out in pretty good positions. We want our pentagrams to be in this first row over here because that is where those nightfalls will come in. It says on the first row. All right, taking a look at their buildings, seeing that these particular spots are not marked by pentagrams, so we'll have to get rid of these buildings so that they can't have units that are blocked by the buildings. And then on top of that, we're going to be placing units up here to get some more damage going in. Let's see here. In terms of stats, we're going to be summoning this unit over here just to get rid of their buildings. Taking a look, seeing if there's anything else. Damage to us, spikes, negative attack, health, and block. All right. So next turn, the nightfalls will come into play, and we can cover what they do. This unit has... Whenever it's attacked, it will deal damage to adjacent units. So that actually means this one here and this one here. Combat. Landed on a pentagram, so that's good. 65, 54. Just doing some math here to figure out what we need to do. We'll summon this ranged unit over here to get rid of this unit. Okay, so the nightfall did come into play. This nightfall, let me just do a quick adjustment here. I had something in my eye. All right, so at the end of the turn, it gives Divine Shield to a mental unit, to another unit, including itself. And then whenever it dies, it gives Splash to another unit. And I guess it has spikes too, so that's kind of annoying. Let's see here. So we'll need to get rid of their nightfalls so that they don't create the metal shields to other units. Want to protect this building. We're going to be using this building. The reason why is because it deals damage to units at the end of the turn. That will allow us to get some more damage against these other buildings and then also remove the metal shields as well. As they're also going to do splash, we're going to try to keep them away from other units if we can. So we will summon this over here. As you can see, the building deals damage to all of their units at the end of the turn, so that is why that building was then destroyed. Okay, and once again with that metal shield stuff. Okay, this unit is dealing additional damage based upon the number of units that first came into play, so this unit will actually die unless I have some way to destroy this. I do not right now. So we got there, it's Nightfall. I want to deal some sort of range damage over here. So let's see. That, the Nightfall, there. See what makes sense. Really want to use this unit because it has the ability to get rid of units that have less than 25% health. Yeah, we'll do it. Why not? So in this case, when it first comes into play, it got rid of that Nightfall because it had less than 25% of health. We're able to mark that for damage with the building and then have it destroyed. Okay, our building, okay, that destroyed that. That over there, and that over there. 5. It's doing some more math over here. All right, we're going to be summoning this unit. It has extra summons whenever it attacks. It also does poison damage, and we'll be placing this over here so that we can get some more summons out of it. Okay, still not quite enough to destroy this. But we are getting some more summons in order to block for damage, and then also this unit is getting more attack and more health. Okay, we are starting to take some major damage over here, so we will need to block for more damage. Next turn, the Nightfalls are going to come into play, and then the damage will happen to our units for each Nightfall that's on the field. All right, Pentagram will destroy that, and then this unit will be destroyed by both the poison, the extra poison from here, and then the building over here. Going to be placing this building in front to block for damage. Placing it over here as well. Okay, as you can see, it came into play and gave us a little bit of health. At the end of the turn, it will give us Metal Shield onto 2 of our units. But that Metal Shield was then removed because the Nightfall came into play with this ability here, and then the damage dealt to our units. Okay, some more damage going on over there. All right, we'll do our summons to block for damage. Will actually also give us a attack boost over here. With our Gleedy Pet right now, we will be able to get more health once we destroy this. So that unit will be taken care of. We're going to then summon our melee unit down here in terms of health in order to... Actually, we're going to place it over here to defend our building. That will give us metal shields for our other units. Okay, so the goal right now is to both keep this building alive so that we'll get metal shield, and then on top of that, also keep this unit alive. Right. Pentagrams are over here. We need to summon something in order to deal enough damage to this because this unit has the double attack. Let's see here. Do we have enough? 42, 22, and so 44. Just doing some math once again. Okay, yeah, I gotta fix that up. I believe it was all capital letters, but if that isn't the case, then I will need to change it for later. So thank you for that. I did. I thought I did. Okay, 42, 62, 42 and 44, 88. Okay, yeah, that should be enough damage. We're going to be placing this over here. Okay, as you see, it had enough attack to destroy that. And then we also got some health back off of our our melee kill. I remember, why did we take damage? We took damage because splash was triggered. Okay, oh yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Got some over here. All right, we'll be summoning our ranged unit over here in order to deal damage to destroy this metal shield. And then since it's flying, we won't be able to attack using this particular unit. Okay. As you see, we want to get rid of this unit so then we can have this unit keep attacking. Because this unit has flight, we're unable to attack it. And we will be using our shuffles very aggressively in order to get rid of this unit if we can. So we have that. We have this unit that once again is dealing damage and splash. We'll be able to get rid of this. Seeing which units have the double attack. It's not this one over here. It's certainly not this one over here. So just that. All right, we will shuffle to get rid of this. Yeah, we'll shuffle to get rid of this over here, there. Really do not want to use this ranged unit in order to get rid of that. We want to find another melee unit that can actually destroy this. All right, so that's good. All right, we'll be summoning this over here. When it comes into play, it'll steal attack, so that's good. Also, when it dies, it will summon another totem to help us block for damage. Okay. As you saw right there, the Nightfall did come into play because of the timer, and then because of this unit's ability to to kill units with less than 25% health, it was instantly destroyed. Right, so now this unit is destroyed. Have to summon something over here. Want to get some more health back off of this. So we'll shuffle once more in order to find a melee unit. We do not. Let's see here. Got that. All right, we're going to be summoning this unit because of the high health, and we're going to be placing it over here so that we have some options for later on if we need to send a ranged unit or another melee unit to block on this lane. Okay, as you can see here, that unit did die, and then because of the pentagram damage, and then once it died, it dealt the extra damage over here to that unit. Okay, just doing some math. Going on over there, there. Okay, so once again, they have a unit with flight. Gives spikes to other units, and then Nightfall is actually going to occur, and then the damage happening to our units. So because of that, we want to summon a unit with as high health as possible, and so we'll be summoning this particular unit just to block for damage over here. So it sets the attack of that to 1. So this unit should still be alive. It set it to 1, and then this unit steals attack, so it actually turned it to 0 for the turn. So this unit will actually be alive altogether. Oof. All right, another unit with the double attack. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it out next turn because of that ability to deal damage to us whenever splash is triggered. So for the time being, we're going to use our sudden deaths to deal some extra damage. And then we're going to summon this flight unit in front of this in order to block it. Okay, as you can see, this unit did have splash. It dealt the extra damage, and then we took the lethal damage. But that was okay. We dealt a lot of damage over here. We're going to continue on and use another attempt. Looks like Pirate is good for us so far, so we'll keep going. So once again, we'll do our pentagrams. In decent shape, we have them once again on the first row, and we're going to continue with our strategy from before and use our... Okay. Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you gotta go to work, it's all cool. See ya. All right, we're going to pin down the buildings once again. We know that most of their units are chaos units except for the other flight ones. So for now, we're going to be using this unit with the high health. And then we're going to attack this building just to get rid of it. All right. They summon the unit behind the building. That is why from before I mentioned we should get rid of their buildings as soon as we can so that we can have other lanes not be covered. So let's see. This unit here, it freezes units that are not chaos, and buildings are fine. So because of that, we can't summon any of these initially because then they will not be able to attack. So for now, we're just going to be summoning this. This unit will be destroyed by that, but at least we are getting rid of their building in the meantime. I suppose we can summon over here because the Nightfall is going to come out and play. We'll summon this over here. Just in case a Nightfall does end up landing over here, which it does. So that's great. We have this lane covered for damage. We don't want our units to be destroyed quite yet. All right, so now they have their flight unit over there. All right, we're going to be summoning our units now. Even though they can't attack, they are going to stall out for some damage. And then we are now going to see what makes sense. There's some damage over here. All right, we'll summon this unit next. Not because it can attack, but because it has this building that comes into play. It will heal us for based upon the amount of units that we have. And then we're also just putting some more units along in this line so that we can attack for later. Okay. That's not good. All right. So we have this unit. It deals damage to our units at the beginning of the turn, and then it also marked our units with the ability that whenever they die, they'll deal damage around. So that is why we lost our units over here. Still need to summon a unit to destroy, either silence this, transform this, or get rid of this. So we're going to use our shuffle. 84 plus 2, that's 176. Seeing if we got enough there, so not quite. Okay, we're going to focus on damage over here because we don't want to waste attacks against their high health. So we're going to be summoning our double attack unit over here. And the reason why is because once these units die from the damage at the beginning of the turn, it will deal damage to this unit, which we don't want. Okay, as you can see, Nightfall came into play. And then that Nightfall did land on a pentagram, which then it was destroyed at the start of their turn. So that is why we like having these pentagrams. Okay, let us see here. All right, we want to deal as much damage as we can. Let me see if we have this going on. Okay, so 36. Some extra damage over there. Okay. We're summoning this unit right now because it deals damage whenever our warlord is attacked. It won't be able to attack because of this unit's stalling ability. So we'll just place this over. We'll place this over here on the health tile because this unit is still going to be able to deal damage to our units. Next turn, the Nightfall will come in, and then the damage will be dealt to our units based upon the number of Nightfalls. Okay, let us see here. So not quite enough to deal damage to that. We could kill that, kill that. All right, so what we can do is we can either shuffle to find a ranged unit that is chaos to deal damage over here, or we can look to get rid of their units over here. Probably going to take the safer route and summon this because then the Nightfall, there's okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll summon this melee unit. It deals damage to all units except Chaos when it first comes into play, so not quite enough to destroy that. But we'll be able to at least kill this unit, and then yeah, we'll be able to kill this unit and get some health back, and then stall for some damage. It's also on top of a pentagram from what I can see. It's hard to see because of the unit that's blocking here, but that should be enough damage to destroy that. Okay, got some health back, got some attacks. Nightfalls came in and destroyed these two units over here. But it did block this melee unit, so that's actually very good for us. Oh, nope. Oh no! That is unfortunate. That unit came into play, destroyed our units. Not a problem. We'll spend an attempt to get it done. So we can get to number 2. Okay, at this point right now, we don't need to summon anything crazy. We'll save our larger units for later on. So we'll be summoning this ranged unit over here. Just trying to get rid of some trashier units for our next boss. We do have summons that we can summon, so that is good. We have to wait another turn. We'll do shuffle, see if we can get rid of some stuff. Nope. Yeah, this one's pretty bad. All right, we'll just attack and get rid of their warlord here. Hi guys, if you're just tuning in right now, we are in the middle of the world event. We're defeating some pit bosses in the meantime in order to get legendary chests in order to complete a quest node. As you can see, we're on the one that says get 3 legendary heroes. If you defeat a pit boss during the event on that particular node, it will count towards completing the quest. As you can see here, we also got some sparks as well, so that is good. All right, we have this third one over here. We can take a look at the boss. So whenever a unit dies on their side of the field, it will give health to another one of their units. On the 3rd turn, it will summon an electric tower. And then on the 5th turn, it will summon another electric tower. So because of that, we're actually going to switch back to a different warlord in order to get it done. We're going to our squad. And then we're going to the spider family over here. We're switching over to Geisha. And then we're also equipping our pet. The reason why we're using the Geisha is because of its abilities. You would say Widow, but it's Geisha. Geisha is actually the one that we need. The reason why is we're not doing it so much of the poison damage. We're summoning it. We're using it because it has an extra summon, and that summon will actually allow us to draw some damage away from later on. So we're going to the Dungeon of Trials once again, and then we're going to fight our last pit boss. This is pit boss number 10 for those who are counting, and it will give us 2 legendary chests. So that is good. All right, let's get right into it. Spend some gems. And we're going to try and defeat it in the first battle. And this is very good for us right now. So we have a unit right here. As you can see, it says deals damage to all units except Chaos. This is one of our best rares in our collection. And once it comes into play, as you'll see here, I'm just dragging it in. You see all those numbers that are in red? Those are the units that will be affected by the ability. So because of that, we'll summon it. And we'll get rid of all the towers. Because all the towers were destroyed at the same time, none of them can get a health boost. All right, so our goal now is to destroy all the towers that are coming into play. This one here just deals damage to our warlord. We'll do our summon. And then we are going to go pretty hard on their units. So we'll summon this over. And we'll summon this over here. Okay, this summon that we have, it deals damage to units at the end of the turn and also heals them. The reason why we use this is because on certain turns, they're going to have these electric towers that come into play. Once these buildings are marked for damage, we'll just use our destruction ability to get rid of them. So we have this one over here, deals damage for every unit that is destroyed, and then also gives an attack boost to other units on their side of the field. This is the only pit boss that has no attacking units. It's all towers. So you don't have to worry about things like that. So in the meantime, we just want to get as much attackers as we can. Seeing some stuff over here. All right, doing a shuffle to find some stronger units. Okay, this one's pretty nice in terms of that. All right, it also has Pierce too. We're going to be placing this over... I'll place this over here. Okay, as you can see, the tower did come into play. The tower here deals damage, and then damage to all of our units at the end. Okay, we are going to use our destruction ability next turn in order to get rid of these towers. We're going to be placing this over here. All right, they have a third tower over there. Going to see what makes sense. So there'll be still damage happening to us. Okay, the next turn, the other 3 towers are going to come into play. So let us shuffle for some more stuff. Yeah, we'll get a ranged unit out of play. That's fine. We don't want to destroy too many of their units right now because then the triggers are going to deal damage to us. All right, we are getting some health back off of our melee kills. Okay, those towers dealing damage to us. Okay, at this point, seeing if it makes sense. Attack those, attack those, attack those. All right, we'll get some more ranged units out in play. Summon this over here. Okay, as you can see, we're getting some health back. Okay, it's good we actually summon this particular unit because it's getting an attack boost all the time whenever a unit is destroyed. And then it also has this kind of semi-pierce ability, so it'll be able to destroy other units behind it. We're trying not to trigger off too many deaths so that the other units won't get an additional health boost. So this will be destroyed, that'll be destroyed, and this will be destroyed. We don't even have to use our destruction ability. We'll be placing another ranged unit over here, and we're going to shuffle because we're not going to have to shuffle. We'll just do this. Yeah, we don't even have to use our destruction ability right now. All of our units are getting a boost at some point because they're getting mental shield whenever a tower is being summoned. When that mental shield is broken, all of our units will get an attack boost. It's comboing off with our melee units, will then give us a health boost when we destroy a tower, and then it's also going to help this unit over here. Got that over there. All right, we're going to be shuffling for a ranged unit. No ranged units, surprisingly. Sometimes during the end of the pit boss runs, you're going to be running out of units, so keep that in mind as you plan for future pit bosses. All right, so nothing over here. We don't want to be summoning melee units anymore. This one is... Yeah, this one's good. Yeah, this one is good. It has an attack boost for every unit that's on our side of the field. We'll be placing this over here. 110 over there. Yeah, we're placing this over here. Reason why is because this unit will die, and then this unit will get a health boost. But the health boost doesn't matter, because then we destroyed all of those. Okay, once again, they do summon another tower, but this tower doesn't do anything because we have no other units that will be destroyed. So just doing some math over here, 132, it's 216, 216, and 71. That is 293. So that'll be enough for that. All right, we're going to be summoning this ranged unit over here. It gets an attack boost for every nature unit that's on your side. And as you can see right now, so those towers are coming into play, but they're not really doing anything. This one just deals damage to our units, but we have a ton of attackers that are getting an attack boost. All right, got that over there, over there. This unit is going to die from combat. We're going to just summon our ranged unit over here. As you see, the health boost once again. And at this point, we don't have to worry about any more of their units. We have a lot of attackers on the field. Just have to, yeah, we have the 404. So we are all set. Just summoning another ranged unit. And there you go. That was the last pit boss. And that also counts for completing that pit boss. And that does count also for the legendary chest that is needed. Got some more legendaries and some more sparks. GG indeed. So yeah, that is why I made that switch to the Warlord in order to use the destruction ability. But we didn't even need the destruction ability because we had that rare that wiped out all of their towers in the first turn. If you're able to wipe up their towers against that pit boss, you pretty much win. So that is what happened. All right, we are going to the next journey boss over here. Going to spend some more gems. All right, whenever a enemy attacks, enemy being our units, it will deal damage to 2 random enemies on our side of the field. So no problem. Oh, I should have switched back the Warlord. Oh boy. Hopefully that won't burn us at the end. Okay, we will start with our. We'll start with our. Think about this here. We'll start with our melee unit over here just to attack for damage. As you can see, it does attack twice, and every time we do attack, it does deal damage to 2 of our units. Okay, this unit gives miss to one of our units at the end of the turn, so this unit won't be able to do its thing. We'll do our summon over here, and then we'll summon this unit. It will get the multiple damage based upon the number of units, and then it has a splash, so then it'll destroy all those units over there. Okay, froze 2 units for a turn. Attacking over there. We'll summon this unit over here just to get some more damage over multiple turns. Turning into a box, and then the splash damage then destroyed this. And next turn we should be all set. Yeah, we're just gonna skip this over here so that we don't change the board state while we attack. Okay, claiming. Okay, now we're at the end of chapter 2. We got some more guild experience and then also some more chest rewards. Okay, taking a look at the flavored text here. There's a story in this game. I don't remember what it is, but you can check it out later on. Okay, heading into chapter 3. So in chapter 3, we will start by fighting another journey boss. We'll refill another attempt. Okay, whenever an ally appears, ally being one of their units, it will give mental shield to another ally. So whenever they summon, they'll get another mental shield on something else. Okay, they are going first, and it will show how the ability works. Okay, so I see, came into play and gave mental shield. I gotta switch my warlord. I forgot about that. Oh boy. All right, this won't be too bad, I guess. This will be fine. We'll start by summoning this unit. It will deal the damage to all units at the end of the turn, so we'll actually get rid of the mental shields, so we don't have to worry about those. And then we're going to be summoning our melee unit over here in terms of the health, just to deal some damage. All right. So we have this unit that reflects damage whenever a unit attacks them. Got that going on, and then the metal shield over there. Seeing what makes sense. All right, we'll summon our ranged unit over here so that we can spread out some damage. It's also being protected by this melee unit. Okay, this unit has the ability to freeze another unit when it comes into play. It sets their health to 1, and then with our unit that deals damage at the end of the turn, it is able to get rid of that. So let's see here. We're going to use our destruction ability to get rid of this unit, and then we're just going to be summoning this unit to double attack. Should be game here. Okay, so another journey boss down. In 40 minutes, we'll be getting another attempt. Nothing to fight quite yet. Okay, the next quest here. So this is the quest that I was talking about in the previous chapter, where you'll have to open a number of chests, and you'll need sparks in order to do it. So open legendary chest in event shop 4 times. Going over here. It's this particular chest over here. It costs 5,000 sparks. We only have 12,000, so we are relying both on our RNG to get some sparks, or we'll have to fight some more league battles in Brawl in order to get the sparks. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. I don't know if this is the one that we'll need for later. Okay, we got 2 rolls of this. Let me actually do a quick check on something. Okay. So towards the end, we have this last node over here. Okay, so it's not great. So we have to level up the Bravi Deadly Blade to level 16. The unit that we just spun was the Amaterasu, so we are not getting extra copies of what we need right now. Let me just take a look and see what we... Okay. Could open this chest. Let me also take a look and see what level the sorry, not the Amaterasu, but the Bravi Deadly Blade is. So going back to our squad, we're also going to change back our Warlord for future battles. Okay, we're going to filter here with order and seeing what level the Bravi Deadly Blade is. Okay, it is at level 1. So most likely we're not going to be completing this event unless we somehow get... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's at level 1 right now because we reborn them from a couple of weeks ago when they did that reborn fable. So it looks like we won't be able to complete this unless we somehow get about 2,000 copies of this. All right, so that being the case, do some math here. Got that, that. I think we'll actually, yeah, we'll have to hold off on the world event for now. That is most unfortunate. But that, I guess that also means that we don't have to save our bonus chests. There is a node at the end of this chapter as well, where it says you have to open the bonus chests 3 times. And this is after this one here, which is unfortunate because if it were the other way, then we can just open the bonus chest and then possibly get extra copies. But for now, since we don't have enough copies of Bravi Deadly Blade, let me just check one more thing, seeing if we could possibly evolve into it. So we're going to epics, order, and then going over here. Nope, not even close. All right, well, we'll open up our bonus chest then and see if we can get some extra copies or extra sparks for here. So we'll go to our shop. As you see, when you purchase chests, it will fill up this bar on the top. When you do that, you'll be able to get progress for this bar. When it gets to the full, you can then open this bonus chest. This bonus chest has legendary heroes and sparks. What we're hoping for is sparks so that we can continue opening more chests. We got heroes. Okay. Well, that being the case, then looks like we'll have to grind out some league for now. Do we want to do some league? Yeah, we'll hold off until later. Yeah, so we're going to be doing some league grinding later off on the stream. Not now. We'll have it uploaded for later. As you can see right now, we need to open up that legendary chest 2 more times. We only have 2,000 sparks, so we need 8,000 sparks in order to get it done. But seeing that we did get through many of those bosses, each one of those bosses gives a certain spark amount. So because of that, they will be opened up and we'll have more sparks for later on. You do also have the option to actually refresh and then fight these bosses again. But because this gem cost is more than the original journey key cost, where we showed it was 40, it's not worth doing unless you really want to rush through the event. So we'll just hold off there. We've already completed the pit bosses, so we don't have anything more here to fight. I guess the other thing we can do, though, we can do Divine Arena while we're here. So yeah, might as well. All right. So let's do some Divine Arena. So we have the Trixie on the left over here, and then we have the Son of Woods on the right. Looking at the flavor text, looks like we'll need to fight some zombies, and then over here, poison and wait for their death. All right. I've been seeing in the in-game chat that the Trixie side is going to be very difficult. Sure. Let's see how difficult it is. I can see they have epic chests for rewards, so that'll help us out a little bit. Also, if you finish the Divine Arena while the world event is going on, you will get some sparks, so that'll help us out a little bit. All right. All right, taking a look at their warlord abilities. So they have spikes, they have silence, and then attack boost to nature. They have negative attack, and then spikes. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you came in and took a look at the content. All right, so we have the building over here with plus health, and then spikes over there. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is get rid of this building over here. So we're going to, in terms of stats, it will be this unit with the high health. We're going to be placing this over here so that we have some options for later on. Okay, they have this unit that deals damage to our poison, so we'll poison our range units, so we want to avoid summoning range units. Let's see, so we'll be able to attack that. Okay, we'll use this building to defend, and we're going to be placing it over here, so that way we can place another unit in front of this building for later on. Okay, so let's see what happened here. So they have this unit that whenever a unit dies on our side of the field, it will give plus health to their warlord. Still need to deal with this particular unit with the ranged. All right, let's see here. Attack steal, attack steal. All right. We're going to be summoning this unit because whenever it's attacked, it will poison the unit that attacked it. It also has, it doesn't have health enough for it. That's fine. Yeah, we just want to get this unit poisoned if we can so that we can get rid of it. Because it's being defended by this building, that is why we are having a difficult time getting rid of their units. Also, our abilities only trigger when their units are wounded. So in this case, it is this one here. All right, got that over there. Okay, we're going to be summoning this unit over here to block for damage. Okay, so we have those wounded as well. Okay, and as you can see, we're not having a good time right now because of the amount of damage on the board. So we got that. Doesn't look like we're going to make it out here because we still need these other units to be wounded and they have too much attack. We'll do what we can here. All right, let's see here. Damage. No, this unit's health is also too much as well. All right, not a problem. Let me just do a double check, seeing some of the answered, to answer their question about which warlord it is. Chapter 3, going back. Going to the boss over here. Yes, it is pirate. Okay, great. All right, going back to Divine Arena, see if we can get another attempt going on over here. All right, so looks like that range unit that gives the health back is going to be a concern. We're going to need to keep this building alive because it gives spikes to our units. It will then wound their units when they're attacked, and then also then give them the wounded kill. So we'll place this over here. Okay, so our strategy now is to make sure that we get enough spikes on our units to then destroy them for later. All right, so this unit is now poisoned for a certain amount, poisoned for 8. All right, we're going to summon this to deal battle damage, and then the poison will get rid of this. And then once again, we're keeping this unit alive so that we can get spikes. Okay, this unit, whenever it attacks, whenever one of our units attacks, it will give spikes to another unit as well. I'm going to be placing this over here so that we can still block for damage. Okay. Yep. So those units, this unit has spikes, so that's good. Okay, we are going to be placing this unit out to block for some damage. See if there's any other stuff going on here. So attacks. Okay, just steals attack. So that's not going to be relevant right now. We're going to be placing this over here so that whenever it is attacked, it will summon an extra unit. Also, we're giving it space so that we can summon another unit at the beginning of the turn. Okay, they have this unit that poisons our units, and then also whenever poison triggers on our side, it will deal extra poison damage, so we will need to get rid of that. Our building over here is poisoned right now. It will die in 2 turns. Just in here, could do that. That. Ideally, we would want this building to be destroyed, but we need to get rid of these units that are causing the extra poison damage. So we'll use our destruction ability, get rid of those. We're going to be saving this unit for later in order to actually get rid of this unit. So we will summon this unit over here and just get some damage in now. We do realize that they have their warlord ability to use spikes. That is fine. We just need to deal enough damage before these spikes come in, as they will be taking damage in order for that to occur. All right. Okay, poisons units in the line, gets plus attack, and then also poison over here. Again, we want to hold off using this particular unit, so we're going to be summoning this unit here. Yeah, we'll be summoning this unit over here. Okay, the unit here with the attacks poison for 5. Okay, this unit has double attack, so we'll be able to get rid of this. Be placing this over here so that we can place another ranged unit behind to attack. Okay, and this unit is still being poisoned. That's good. Poison is coming from these units over here. They did activate their spikes, so now this unit will be destroyed once we attack. Okay. This is the cause of concern. This unit gives health whenever one of our units are destroyed, so in this case, they're going to be able to gain health over here. This is also why we wanted to get rid of this building as soon as we could so that we could attack this. We can't anymore, so we'll now just have to deal with their threats accordingly. Let's see here. Attack that, be poisoned over there. All right, we'll summon this building over here to block for some damage. All right, and we finally got rid of this unit with all the poison damage that was going on. We still need to get rid of this unit because they're going to be gaining health. We summoning this unit. +4. Oh, that won't be enough. Summoning this over here, getting some extra damage if we can. And as you can see, their health is going up every time these spikes is going off, triggered with this unit. Oh, okay, yeah. Not good, not good. All right, well, I guess we'll have to restart. Can't really get the extra damage going in. Unit's still going to get health. We had a good coverage going in, but then they had those other units that created the poison and getting rid of our own board. All right, let's go for a third time. We will get this done. I guarantee you we'll get this done. We've done this before. All right. Let's see. So we do need to protect this, and then we also need to get rid of these as well. So you can look at some of the other units that we have. So start plus health, chaos allies. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. We will start with this unit over here to block for our building to give us spikes. Next turn, we will summon this unit with the extra summons. All right. And we did see that coming over there. So that is seeing what makes sense here. All right, we don't want to summon ranged units because then they will be poisoned. So we'll be summoning our melee unit for now, and we want to keep this alive. So we're going to be placing this over here so that we have some options for later. We want to get as many summons as we can off of this initial summon, so that is why we summoned in the second row. 3. Okay, they have their unit again that deals the damage to... Actually, sorry, whenever one of our units dies, it will be plus health. This unit is not poisoned, so that is unfortunate. Summoning this unit to have this unit triggered for poison. Okay, so that one is poisoned. Now we just need to get rid of this so that we can get some more damage going in. Okay, this unit, the attack and the attack steal. This unit can transform the melee unit it attacks into another zombie, so we'll be able to get rid of that. We'll use our destruction ability now so that we can get rid of this, and then also be able to attack this unit. So that will be gone, and then we'll be summoning this unit over here. So that way, if this unit does get attacked, it can still summon the ranged units. Actually, no, it can't even summon ranged units. What am I thinking? This is just here to simply block for the spikes here. So we have that, 33. Doing some math. So this unit, it deals damage whenever it attacks. This unit will die from combat, 33, and then the damage over here. Okay, so at least for now, we have their board clear. That is very important because we need to get as much damage going into their units. We have our melee unit still be able to transform. Have those over there. Placing this over here so that once this transforms, we can then get rid of that extra unit for damage. Okay, they did do their spikes. These units are going to die from poison. Or I guess now they'll just die from spikes. So that helps us out a little bit. Because when they silence, it gets rid of the negative effects. All right, we got those over there. We got those over there. Okay, so once again, they will be gaining health whenever one of our units dies. The spikes will destroy these units, and then they'll get some health back, but then we'll be able to destroy this. We're placing this over here to block for some damage. Okay, the first turn of spikes did occur. These are still alive. 35. Seeing some other stuff over here. Summoning this over here just to get the damage necessary to kill this. Okay, this is the second turn for spikes, so now we don't have to worry about spikes anymore. Okay, we'll summon our unit that transforms the melee unit. And then on top of that, these extra summons will help us block for damage. Next turn, if the field is still relatively clear, we'll be doing our summons, and then we'll be summoning this unit. It gives a plus attack to chaos units. All right. And we're just getting in as much damage as we can before that other unit comes back with the plus. Okay, you can see all of our units that we summoned. They did die at the end of the turn, or actually at the beginning of the turn. This will die from combat. We will continue on with summoning more of our ranged units. We'll be placing it over here. And then there's an attack boost at the end. Yeah, to ally zombies. So it actually comes out with this. I never really used these units before, so that's why I'm kind of surprised at what's going on. All right, so we have, okay, so 40. This is 19 plus the summon, so this is 13, right? 13, yeah. So 27, 31. Yeah, okay, so we can do our sudden deaths, then summon this, and then we're all set. Pretty tough battle, as you saw over there, because we have to trigger our, not only do we have to trigger our destruction ability, we need to get rid of the right units, and then we have to then swarm. As you saw there, we got some sparks, so that's good. Now let us do the Son of Wood side, and hopefully it'll be much easier. All right, the buildings are in the same place. They have the same abilities. We have our spikes ability, which we'll hold off until later, and we have access to all of the units that they had last time. All right, so they have plus attack to chaos, kill all wounded, and then the extra summons. We are going to start by summoning the unit with the most health so that we can continue to build our base. Placing this over here. And we don't have to worry as much about getting rid of their buildings because we have our spikes in order to get rid of other units if they do break through. Okay, knowing that they have their wounded unit ability, we don't want to actually attack one of these zombies because they will poison our own units. So we will do this. We'll be summoning this unit behind the building. It will do poison right off the bat, and then it will trigger extra poison later on. As you can see, the poison did get rid of some of those zombies, and then when the poison also triggers off, this unit will get a health boost as well. We want to make sure that our units are not wounded so that they can't be targeted for the destruction ability. All right, this unit is poisoned. We're going to not do anything with this row yet. We're going to then summon this unit over here. Actually, we'll summon this unit over here. The reason why is because the poison will then kick into play. So this will be poisoned, this will be destroyed, and then we'll get some health back. Yep. See there? Yep, more health. Next turn, this unit will be destroyed by poison, and we can then we can use spikes in order to get rid of this unit here. Okay, got some damage going on, so we'll use some spikes. Poison will trigger. So this unit will be destroyed. We'll still take some damage over here. Yeah, we'll summon this unit with the melee health just to block for damage in this lane. As you can see, the poison did trigger off, so we did get some health back. And we do have open lanes, but I am confident they don't have enough damage to actually destroy us there. Right, so let's see, we got that. Okay, so that'll be destroyed. Seeing if there are any death triggers here. The answer is no. So we will continue by placing we'll place our ranged unit over here so that we can spread out some more damage in case our lanes are blocked. And now looks like we're in pretty good shape. They won't be able to deal 100 damage, and they can't block all of our damage over here. Okay, we are all set. There is no damage that's going to be occurring over there. Not going to change the board state, so we're just going to skip. And there you go. That was the Son of Woodside. Much easier because it does have removal, and it also has high health units and pretty good attack. Okay, and you can see some more sparks, some more epics. All right, seeing if there's anything else that we need to do here. Okay, just to recap for those who are coming back in, you can check out the stream when it lands back on YouTube. So we've defeated all the pit bosses. So that means we don't have anything more to do there. We've defeated the Divine Arena, which is not going to refresh for another day. The only thing right now, we're waiting for more journey attempts, and we're waiting for the reset so that we can fight all of these bosses again. We could do some League, but that will take some time. So we're just going to hold off until later. Yeah, that'll be it. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to be streaming again tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That is 2 p.m. UTC. So check back in as we're going to work on more of the world event going on there. Our goal in the world event now is to get some more sparks so we can get this done, this particular node, and then we'll grind through the rest of these quests if we can. We also do need the Bravi Deadly Blade over here so we can complete this particular quest. And then if we do have enough copies, then we'll try for this. So yeah, if there are any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The streaming and content schedule is up here on the top right with the white box. Please follow on Twitch and like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. Thanks guys for tuning in. Hopefully we'll make some more content for tomorrow. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.